Okay.
Hey guys, I'm here with another one of our gorgeous gold leaders, Charlie O'Connor. She's just amazing. So, Charlie, I'd love to hear from you. What made you actually want to build a doTERRA business?
When I joined doTERRA, I had, as many people, no idea about essential oils, anything about them. I just wanted to use them for helping with my son's behaviour. But when I joined, my upline sort of mentioned to me that I might start considering using them in my physiotherapy business. And at the time, I was a bit like, oh, really? No, not sure about that. But I quickly, as everyone does, developed a real love for the oils and just saw them working on a physical and emotional level. And I hadn't actually gone back to work at this point. I was on maternity leave for my third child. And so I developed my love for the oils first, but very, very quickly I just knew that I could just start sharing them with people. And so I asked her to come to my house. I invited 4 people, 4 mums I knew might perhaps be struggling a little bit like I had been emotionally with a load of 3 children and all that comes with it. And I got somebody enrolled and I asked her, I was like, here, you do the enrollment. She said, no, this is for you. Like, you do the enrollment and give it a go. And I thought, well, that was easy. I could do this myself. And I just decided, I don't know anything about essential oils, literally knew nothing, but I just decided I'd just do a class in my house. I'd invite 4 more of my friends the following week and I'd just give it a go. Told them I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I could do it. I actually went and just did it, first of all, just to 3 other friends, and none of them enrolled, but I didn't care. And then eventually, a few months later, one of them did, and now she's one of my business builders. And so it's amazing. That was off my first ever attempt at a class, and she's a business builder now, so it's fantastic. And I did 4 classes in that first month, and I enrolled 12 people, and I earned $1,000 just off Fast Start. And I was like, holy hell, this is really impressive. Like,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And that coincided with me going back to work as a physio. And so I decided I'm going to dump every other product I've ever used. I'm only going to use doTERRA. And I did, and the feedback was just phenomenal. And so and I rank advanced to elite in that first month, and then to premier 2 months later, and then to silver couple of months after that. And so I have never ever sold these products as retail ever. In my physio practice. I don't stock them here. I just use them on people to help them, whether they're enrolled with somebody else or whether they've never come across oils or they know everything. I just use them. And then if they want to know more and they want to get some for themselves, then I outline the options. And so I only ever enroll people for wholesale accounts, and because I believe that serves people the best, and that's taken me all the way through to gold. So it's been fantastic.
That is amazing, Charlie. And how has building a doTERRA business impacted you in your life?
Oh, well, big time, big changes for us. So one of probably the big things, we moved house we were living in central Queensland. My husband was in the mining industry up there, very high pressured, sort of long hours, really bad for your health, coughing up nasty black stuff and doing night shifts, and really hard on our marriage, on his relationship with our kids. And we decided to move away from that. In January of this year, we made big changes. We moved down to Victoria, and me being in business with doTERRA and earning that income with doTERRA was that safety net for us, that we could get him out of a job that he hated and was impacting negatively on everything in our lives, because I could earn that income on top of my physio income to support us. And so he does our childcare now, he does some casual work, and I am the main earner. So between my physiotherapy and my doTERRA income, I support us, and I plan that doTERRA income will continue to go up. So it's meant everything to us. It means that we can be together as a family, and just we'll live the life that we want to lead, not the one that we feel chained to because we have to.
And how do you think you've changed as a person?
Well, if you could see me how I was when I enrolled, you wouldn't probably recognize me. Like physically, I've changed a lot. Through using a lot of the oils for me on my sort of self-esteem, my looking at my sort of issues with my weight and things I've struggled with for my whole life. I use the Smart and Sassy oil, the grapefruit, the bergamot, all those oils to really support me emotionally as well as physically. So I lost an incredible amount of weight using those. And I've done the cleanse 3 times as well and found that's made huge changes to me. I lost weight on it, but also just helped me physically with my energy, with my, my overall general health. So I look like a very different person to the one that I did when I first started in doTERRA. And in fact, it's strange. I took a photo of myself a little bit beforehand, sort of a profile picture, and it's me in profile. And obviously, I was a lot heavier, but also just things like you could see, like my posture was down. I was like humped through my shoulders. I just looked grey and I looked sallow and I just looked unhealthy. And now, I'm not the healthiest individual in the world. I still get breakouts on my skin and, that kind of thing. But I just feel like physically very different. But a lot of that comes down to the fact that I've supported myself so emotionally with the oils.
Yeah.
And it's not just the oils, it's doTERRA as a company as well. They've really, I suppose, and you as well, being in your team, Jessie, been sort of really helped to look at my deeper issues, and so to use the tapping and looking at what's holding me back emotionally, and that's helped, free me from a lot of the things that were holding me back before I found doTERRA.
Love it. And what is your biggest piece of advice for success in doTERRA for people that are interested in building a business?
Well, I suppose it goes along those lines, Jessie, is that you've got to be willing to look at the things that are holding you back and to be able to dig deep and ask yourself sometimes those more painful questions, like if it's something like if you're struggling with a team member, or you're struggling with not rank advancing, or you're struggling with not finding new people to talk to, rather than sort of complaining or looking at it from that scarcity mindset, actually looking at it, what is it within myself that's stopping that from happening? And so for me, it was at times I had a big issues with jealousy and resentment of other people doing things better than I was, or rank advancing quicker than me, those kinds of things. And I held on to a lot of bitterness about it. And then when I was able to finally look at that for what it was and let it go and do the personal development work around it and let it go, that's when I found I just blossomed with my own business. So I think if you're prepared to do the work on yourself, then you'll go far. But if you always hit those blocks and you find you're never moving past them, and you're not prepared to look at what it is about you that's causing that, then you might just get stuck there. And when you're stuck there, that's when you might feel that you might give up as well. So I suppose it's having that will to continue when it's not going great, and that will to look a bit deeper and do the personal development work.
And what do you recommend for personal development? You're a big advocate for tapping, EFT.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate for tapping, and any kind of positive manifestation type stuff. I say a lot of statements inside my head or in the shower. I still feel like a bit of an idiot when I'm tapping, so I don't let my husband see me do it. So I do it a lot in the shower where I can't be seen. I don't have much time to sit down and read books, but I do listen to audiobooks. I do a lot of driving, so I listen to audiobooks, and I've found that just fantastic. I suppose, I journal a lot as well. So I write down the rubbish stuff that's coming up in my head. So all those stories that I keep looping around, I write them down, and then I kick them to the curb, really. So I
love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing, Charlie. I've really enjoyed this interview and got a lot from it personally, and I really feel like this is going to benefit a lot of people that are really wanting to create a successful doTERRA business. I really honor you for sharing sharing your heart with us and just sharing what has helped you succeed, because I think you're incredible. And I love that you're looking to look at the crap thoughts that you think and change them, because it's challenging to do that, and you have done an incredible job of that, and allowed other people to see that they too can do that. So I believe you for doing that, and love having you a part of our team, and just excited to see your journey continue to unfold and all the incredible lives you're going to touch. So,
yeah, love it. Thanks for letting me be on here today. I really enjoyed it. Thanks so much, Jessie.
You're very welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.